So I'm often asked, how do you use Pinterest to grow your business? That's one of the questions, like, what is Pinterest? How do you use Pinterest? You know, how does Pinterest actually work? And I'm glad you're asking this because today's blog post that I'm writing about today is how does Pinterest work? How do you use Pinterest to grow and leverage this platform to build your business? How do you use it to generate leads? How do you use it to make sales, right? And that's not an uncommon question, honestly. So what I want to share with you today is how do you use this, right? So today's blog post is talking to you about the fact that what Pinterest is, first and foremost, is a visual platform. It is the third largest search platform, respectively behind Google and YouTube. So I'm using YouTube right now, and right behind this is Pinterest. This is where people are actually searching this platform visually to find things that inspire them, that help them add things into their lives. They're looking for value adds. They're looking for things that they can do inside their life. So one of the first things I want to share with you is the Google app or the Pinterest app. I'm here on Google. My brain's all on Google right now. So sorry about that. So what I like to do is I have people go into their phone and I have them pull up the Pinterest app. This is like the first thing I tell you of, like, how does Pinterest actually work? So inside of how Pinterest works, let me go ahead and get this in here. Do that. So we'll log in, all sorts of fun stuff. Actually, we'll do that way. So when you talk about how does Pinterest work, right? What's interesting is that if you were to take the Pinterest app and you're to go into it, and you'll see at the very top, there's a search bar. I'm going to have to log into this because I changed my password on Pinterest, so which is fantastic until you realize that was probably not the smartest idea that you should have done, because especially when you go live. So let me see if I can log into my other account with this. Probably can. So there we go. Okay. So, not now. I'm going to go ahead and accept your Pinterest thing. So here on Pinterest, so here we are right here on our Pinterest app. There is a little search icon that you can see. See the little search icon at the bottom there? What I want you to do is I want you to click on that. When you click on that, what you're going to see next, and I'm on an Android, so it might be a little different from you, but see that little icon at the top, the little camera in the search bar? This little camera is kind of what Pinterest is talking about. When I say Pinterest is about visual innovation, Pinterest is a visual search platform. What I mean by this is that people are actually searching this platform visually. They're looking for and trying to find things that they can incorporate or bring into their lives, right? It's very personal inside of this fact. So I have people turn it on, they go to their camera, and the first thing I have them do is I have them flip the camera. So I'd say, hey, if you're on here, get your camera, and I want you to take a picture of yourself using this. So I want you to flip it over, look at yourself. I want you to make sure you're capturing like your head and at least like the first top part of you, like whatever you're wearing. And then go ahead and click that button on here. You'll get a bunch of cool little images and pictures. But then what you'll do is that you'll see that there's recommended things like explore or shop the look. Now, what Pinterest is looking for, so mine typically shows up, it's looking for this Z collar. It shows up a bunch of, like, everyone goes, oh my God, it's a bunch of guys that you're looking at. It's not the guys it's looking at. It's actually looking at short hair. It's looking at that Z or V-necked open collar. So I see a lot of like open collar shirts, a lot of sweatshirts that are kind of similar to what I'm wearing. So what Pinterest is doing is it's looking for what you're wearing, what's going on around you, right? So it's not facial recognition. There's a lot of images on Pinterest that have my face, but it's actually not pulling that image. It's actually pulling what I'm wearing. So the next thing I have you do is go back to your phone, and I want you to flip it back over again, and I want you to take a picture of the world around you, right? Take a picture of anything at all. So I'm going to take a picture of my little tiny dude right here. Let me see if I get my picture of him. Let's see if he pulls up. So I took a picture of this little guy, owl guy that I have sitting on my desk, and lo and behold, what pulls up are other of those images, right? So Pinterest is more curious about the world around you, right? It's asking you to both explore, and then if I go to the shop feature, it's allowing me to shop these items on my phone also. So now I have the opportunity as a consumer to not only explore and to find these items locally and around me, but now I can shop these items, right? So when I have people ask me, how do you use Pinterest? How does Pinterest work? Well, this is how it works. It's visually pulling in. So most social media platforms, if you notice, like on Facebook, it's all about facial recognition, right? You get tagged on photos of friends and family and all that other cool stuff. But what Pinterest is doing is it's looking for things that are going on around you. It's trying to become the world's largest category of visual imagery, right? So it's not about facial recognition. It's about visualizing the world around you and being able to bring that to you, being able to show you what's going on, where you can buy this product, how you can access this. And what this means right now is that this is a prime opportunity for businesses to visually put their products out there because people are searching for that. And really what's happening right now is they're not technically always finding it on the Pinterest platform, meaning that there's a huge advantage and opportunity for you to get your business on Pinterest, right? It's a visual search engine. So the first thing you're going to want to do if you're not on Pinterest yet is head over to business.pinterest.com and set up your account. That's the first thing you're going to want to do, right? Once you get your account set up, and I have this on the blog post right now, so that if you're looking to get your account set up, you can follow my step-by-step directions. It's all updated to like the moment right now of how we're doing this, today's date. It's all new. It shows you exactly how you're going to go and set up your business account on Pinterest. And then I walk you through just the basics of like, how do you get started, right? So what's the purpose of a board? A lot of the times I get asked that question. So think about it as you're stepping into maybe a library, right? Libraries are broken down into different sections. They're asking you as a Pinterest user to categorize the internet. How would you categorize the things that you're saving, the pins that you're saving? From a business perspective, how would you categorize your own business? How would you separate the things, the pins, what you want to post? How would you put those into categories? Because that's really going to make the biggest difference, right? So that's what you're going to want to look at is how do you categorize? So for those that are watching, is this making sense? Right? Are you sitting here going, oh my goodness? Because I'd love to know. Definitely, if you're watching the replay, interact, ask me questions because I do get notifications and I'd like to know, kind of how you're looking at this going, okay, this is actually really, really cool. So the boards are the category, the pins are the intention. When you put a pin up on Pinterest, you want it to be intentional. You want it to lead somewhere. Hey, where the heck are we going? Does this pin match where you're taking me? Is there a good market to message match inside of that, right? So we talk about that inside of today's blog post. I talk about, how do you create your funnels? What's some of the ways that you can drive for lead generation, right? Lead generation is huge with Pinterest. You should absolutely be taking advantage of building your email list with the Pinterest platform. You should be taking advantage of the ability to sell people on the Pinterest platform. Typically on social media, you're told not to sell, but Pinterest is a buyer's platform. People are here because they know they're going to purchase something. So it makes sense to always be making an offer on the Pinterest platform, right? So I talk about promoted pins, how to leverage ads. I mean, honestly, let's get real here. Pinterest is the only platform where you can put up an ad, it be low cost, and gives you longevity. Seriously, longevity. Like this pin's going to be up here for a long time, probably past the time in which the promoted pin is running. But see, the thing about Pinterest is people save promoted pins because it's important to them, right? Nobody else does this happen. Like, this is insane, but it happens. And I love it, by the way. So I'm checking over to my side because I'm looking at the blog post as I'm sharing this with you. So you've got a lot of information in there. So I'm going to invite you to go over to that blog post, check it out, look at all the amazing information, learn how to leverage this Pinterest platform because it truly is going to make a difference for you. So you're going to head over to thechefkatrina.com. It's the first blog post on there if you guys want to check it out. Otherwise, the link is down in here in the description. Watch it because it really is going to show you how to do this. And you might even have a bonus. This video might show up on that blog post just because there's so much incredible information over there. And I just gave you one of my biggest secrets and tips on how businesses, how consumers are using Pinterest, and how you as a business can take advantage of that by putting yourself in front of those customers right now, today, right? So I invite you to take a look at Pinterest, get your business up over there, and learn how Pinterest works for growing your business, right? I'm super excited to share this with you. As you can tell, I love Pinterest. I love teaching it. I've even put out a mini course that I'm going to give to you inside of this blog post for free so that you can see and take advantage of getting started on Pinterest today for your business. How cool is that? So I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow, because as you know, this is part of my 90-day run, 90 days of videos. I'm committed to doing them no matter what, even if it's right before I fall asleep. You're going to get some sort of awesome nugget from what I've learned today, what I've put together, what I'm creating, because this is all about serving you. And I would love to hear from you. So if you have any questions around Pinterest, drop them in the comments. Let me know how you want to learn more about Pinterest. If you have any questions around Pinterest, if you have questions around how to use this platform, how to make it your own, I definitely want to learn from you. So ask questions so that I can be a better service and I can provide some awesome videos for you over this 90 days. So we are at day 87 and going down. So I count backwards. So 90, we are at 89 yesterday. 88 yesterday. Today's day 87. And tomorrow we're heading into day 86 as we count down this incredible 90 days of videos. So stay tuned, stay plugged in, and definitely check out that blog post because I know you're going to love the value that's inside of it. With that, this is Chef Katrina signing off. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Ooh, I got to find that stop button. There it is. Found it. Have a good night.